Konnichiwa, what's up, everyone? Chukamachi here, and today we are continuing drawing the Bandori characters from MYGO. And I originally wanted to do a gaming stream on Wednesday, but I didn't have the time to do it then. Stuff came up, so I apologize for not streaming. For not streaming then. I think the last stream was on Monday, which is not too long ago, but there's definitely some time between this stream and that stream, so I apologize. So without further ado, I think I would like to get things started with this. Oh, by the way, last episode was phenomenal. It was so good. Like, the anime isn't over yet, but I could say for sure this is one of my favorite anime of all time. It's possibly even the best one this season. Like, god damn, it's so good, and it's criminally underrated, and underwatched. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend doing so. And actually, it's already kind of weird to drawing fan art based on, I think, the 7th episode, when I think the 10th just came out and blows the 7th episode out the water. But I actually considered repurposing my drawings for my fan art for the 7th episode and repurpose it for what happened in the 10th episode, but I decided against it. Because, yeah, I don't think it will fit that well, since I've already finished 3 drawings. So, anyway, I think I'll just continue drawing fan art for Haruhikage, and we'll see how it goes later. So, without further ado, I think I would like to continue drawing the line art. dies. I think I'll draw this part at a later thing. I'll finish the contour of everything else first. Yeah, speaking of Bandori, if I remember correctly, the new song that they did in the latest episode, I believe it's the music video for it is supposed to come out in a couple of hours or so, which is really fucking fast, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah, can't wait. And turn this down a notch. And draw some more. Draw line art that's more thin. For stuff that's not the contour. Like I've actually drawn quite a bit for like during like the past couple of weeks or so for the fan arts for the Haruhikage episode. And while I'm not sure if I'm improved in art, like I definitely still have a long way to go. But at least I am working faster. How should I say? Like I definitely working faster, like compared to how I was in the past. At the very least, I'm drawing every day, and maybe the quality isn't improving as much, but yeah, I think I'm doing okay at the very least. Hopefully. Like I wish I drew better, but at least I'm somewhat improving. Uh, at least when it comes to speed, that is. Actually, let's draw this on a different layer, so I can. Actually, this might not look too bad. Guess it looks okay. Let's draw the facial features on the different layers so I can adjust it if necessary. I guess this is fine. Let me check my previous arts. I want to make sure that's how I draw my eyes. Yeah, I think I should make the eyelashes a bit thicker. If that makes sense. I'll adjust them later after I finish this eye as well. Yeah, still not good. Still not really good at drawing eyes. Yeah, they definitely look a bit misshapen. I think I'll finish the rest of the facial features before I adjust them though. Okay. Okay, now I'll... Yeah, how the fuck... Actually, yeah, they look way too misshapen. They look so misshapen that I can't really just adjust them the way they are. I think I have to, at least at the very least, redraw this eye and see where that gets us. Let's see. Okay, I think the problem is with the one on the left. maybe I could squash this a bit. I think I'll increase the elevation of this eye as well. Yeah, I think that's better. I think I'll slightly raise this one as well. And I almost forgot the upper eyelid. There, that's nice. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Next will be the pupil. Which will also be a hassle to adjust. But we'll just draw them in for now and zoom out, see where that gets us. Okay, I'll squash this pupil a bit. I think I'll move them slightly down. I think I drew the sketch thinking that she's looking a bit down. She is a drummer. I think I'll squash this pupil as well. Or this line in particular. And I'll raise this pupil a bit. I think I lowered it a bit too much. Art is hard. Let's see. I'll squish this part as well. I'll move this part a bit to the right, I think. I'll increase the elevation just a little bit. Actually, I think I'll spin this one a little bit. Spin. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine for now. Next, I'll erase the unneeded parts. Like so. One of the good things about doing it on a different layer is also when you realize that, oh shit, I drew stuff on the wrong layer. But yeah, it's good that it didn't happen yet during this phase. So yeah, this part as well. Huh? Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I hope. Yeah, this is alright. Let's combine these layers and then continue drawing the line art. Let's see what else. This part maybe? This part. And try to draw this art at a bit of a tricky perspective. Not sure if I pulled it off that well, but an attempt was made. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to try and step out of your comfort zone and try stuff that you're not used to. Or maybe I'm just telling myself that. I'll draw this on a different layer, so I can adjust if needed. Oh, hello, Xena. Are you done with your, like, exams and stuff? Yeah? Good for you. I Congratulations on finishing your exams, and I think it was a competition. I'm sure you did really well. In any case, I'm sure you did your best, and you deserve congratulations for it. In any case, welcome back. God damn it. The fuck? Yes. So did I get a new job? No, actually. I actually tried out a part-time job at a restaurant, but they fired me after 3 days. They thought I was working too slow. Although I have a lot of issues with how they treat their new employees, but it is what it is, I suppose. I'm actually quite glad to leave that place. That was a really toxic workplace. It wasn't doing thing. The pay wasn't bad, but it was doing a lot of damage to my psyche. So, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that I left. Well, no, I didn't leave. I got fired, but whatever. And all the better since I actually would get more time to spend on stuff like these drawing streams. And I am not sure that Zena knows, but I have spoken about this on stream, but I'm not sure you were there. But yeah, I've also been trying to write a novel for a competition, and the deadline is the 31st. So yeah, not having a job means getting more time to write my novel. So yeah. If I am to get a new job, I would hope that it will be, yeah, a novel. It's nothing special, just something I'm trying out for a competition. And writing is something that I like to do, and it is one of the, how should I say it? One of the candidates for something I want to do with my life. Yeah, I want to do a lot of things in my life, but a lot of them don't work out. Like, for instance, drawing. When I was in high school, I really wanted to like make art, make drawing as do you do drawing as a living. But after years of study and practice, I realized that I'm just not really cut out for it. Like, I am getting better, but like it's nowhere near professional level. So I'm thinking that I'll probably just keep doing this as a hobby, like during streams and whatnot. And maybe I'll try out, yeah, the thing with the novel and see if that gets me anywhere. Yeah, since I do like fantasy and isekai and that kind of stuff, so yeah, I do enjoy writing like fantasy novels and whatnot. But it is my first time trying to write something this long, though. So it is quite a bit of challenge. But yeah, I will try my best. I won't say much about the novel I'm writing, like what's it about and whatnot, since I don't really want to get doxxed or anything. But yeah, a novel. After I finish this novel for like the competition, I think I'll go back to writing a different novel that I was writing before I knew of the competition that I'm writing the novel right now for. That one is in Japanese, and I'm planning on uploading it to Shouses Kaninado once I'm finished with it, or at least done to a point where I can upload it, I think. Yeah. I haven't written it in quite a while since I'm prioritizing the novel I'm writing for the competition. But once that's finished, I'll be able to focus more on the novel I'm trying out for Nalo. So yeah, hopefully, maybe. Now draw the hand on a different not level layer. Let me check. Everything look okay? This might be a bit too wide. Also, one of the reasons that I'm been doing drawing streams more than gaming streams as of late is also sort of because of the novel. I speak Japanese. Yeah, I spent a year in Japan, like as an exchange student, and I mean I can speak basic Japanese, I suppose. Like I'm nowhere near fluent, but I like to think I'm adequate, if that makes sense. Hmm. So getting back to what I was speaking of, part of the reason why I've been prioritizing drawing streams over gaming streams is also sort of because of the novel competition that I'm entering. Like, because I'm prioritizing that in my spare time, but I also want to finish drawings that like fan art and whatnot stuff that I will post on Twitter, and that's also sort of a priority for me, which means that if I am to do work, it will be during stream where I can turn it into content. I think, if that makes sense. So yeah, as much as I like gaming streams, I think I would prioritizing. I think I would prioritize stuff that's uh, what's the word? Hmm, what's the word? Constructive. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, I think I would prioritize stuff that's more constructive for a while. So unless what I'm drawing at the current moment isn't at the level that I think I could comfortably stream, I would probably do more drawing streams, at least for the next maybe week or so. And next will be the hand, which is a nightmare. I suck at drawing hands. Not to say I don't suck at everything else, but Online competition, yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to like submit it online. And I actually haven't read the competition rules that closely. But I think part of it is done through voting and part of it will be judged by professionals. But I'm not sure about how much is done by either, so like I said, I haven't really read through the rules that much. Since the best thing I can do is to just write the best I can, so I guess this works. And I'll draw a different layer for the drums, which I am going to cheese with the circle tool a bit. Ah, stupid. Actually, that might not look too bad. It needs a bit fixing, but I think it might be usable as is. Actually, maybe like so. Yeah, I'll just erase the part where yeah, surprisingly, it looks okay. I think maybe. What makes novels fun to read? That's a very good question, and I'm not sure if I know the answer to that. Hmm. Well, I guess it depends. Well, first, no, it's fine. It's fine. I think I understood what you're trying to say. Hmm. Well, I don't think there is a lot of people out there who don't enjoy stories. Like, maybe if even if someone is not into novels, maybe they like manga or anime or movies. I think most people enjoy entertainment, so I'm going to assume that what you mean is that while you don't like novels as much as, for instance, some other form of media, like again manga, anime, stuff like that. I'm going to assume that's what you mean, and at least my personal reason why I enjoy novels is that while something something like manga or anime has the should I say advantage of visually uh, being visual, like you see characters what they're and what the story is trying to portray through art, through a visual medium. Like you can see the characters moving around, what they look like, and in anime, it's also a auditory uh, medium, so you can listen to like voice acting and sound effects and whatnot. And novels have none of those. Well, excluding stuff like light novels, where there are like a few illustrations, and I think that is the one of the charms of a novel, and not like some people might view it as a demerit comparing to manga or anime because uh, stuff isn't clear in a descriptive manner. Like, for instance, in a novel, the author might describe the character as having brown hair and whatnot, and maybe curly brown hair with fair skin and gray eyes, stuff like that. While in a manga or an anime, you could just see the character and they don't have to describe. But on the other hand, manga and anime, like as visual mediums, they leave nothing up to. Well, not nothing. They don't leave much to the imagination or the interpretation of the reader. However, novels rely heavily on. Well, novels only have descriptions and wording to portray what they want to portray, and in doing so, like readers who prefer novels or like novels can leave a lot to their own imagination, which for some people, I think, makes novels a more ideal medium because they can uh, delve more delve more deeply into the world because it's more in their imagination rather than someone telling you that, oh, this is what they look like. Yeah, I think personally, I think that is one of the reasons. Why novels are fun to read. Of course, there are other like reasons. Like some jokes might come across uh more naturally when in written form compared to in a visual form, or like reading in a second language or even a third language helps you absorb uh, the nuances and vocabulary and grammar rules of that particular language that you might be learning faster. And also, there's also the simple fact that literature has its own merits, I think, like as a form of art. Like, it doesn't matter. Uh, like, there are other forms of art, like games, like movies, like anime, manga, etc. But novels only have words to go by, so each word is carefully crafted by the author, and each word and if you're a good author, that is. I've read terrible novels as well. If you're a good author, almost every word will have its meaning and its objective, I should say. And yeah, I think that is also part of why literature has its merits as a art form itself. I think each art form has its own merits, and there's no inherent good or bad form of art. Like games have the advantage of having visuals, it has the advantage of being interactive, and novels have the advantage of leaving more to the imagination, to the mind of each reader. And of course, anime has the advantage of sakuga and being visual and also auditorial, like there's voice acting and whatnot. So yeah, I think each art form is unique, and each uh, artwork that's done with each art form is also unique and carefully crafted. At least if it's a good piece of art. I am trying to draw while I'm talking, and I might not be doing well in either department. So I hope what I'm saying is coherent. But that's basically how I view it. I also think novels have the advantage of being more suited for a longer story, or at least longer per book. Like, it takes a lot, damn ass long time to draw. And if you have to draw everything, it will take a long time if it's a longer story, I think. And it's going to be way more expensive as well. Novels only have words, and that can be both an advantage and a disadvantage depending on what you're looking at. But in terms of a long form story, I think it's an advantage. Like, you can see like damn long novels and whatnot, but you hardly see a damn long manga, for instance, I think. In any case, I think I'll try and finish my line art before I end today's stream. So yeah, sorry for rambling, and sorry for not being as coherent as I possibly could be. But yeah, that's how I view it, I think. Like, hopefully, I got my thoughts and words across. I mean, feel free to agree or disagree. That's just my opinion. Novel stick, yeah. Yeah, it might be a disadvantage in the fact that a thick novel might be more intimidating. Like, you look at a novel and like, damn, I don't want to read that many words. That could be a disadvantage for certain certain audiences, but it also can be an advantage for audiences that do appreciate a nice tech novel. And depending on how you view it, light novels, like the Japanese variety, might also be a nice, what's it called? Compromise between a thicker, uh, more difficult to get into piece of literature and a simpler, more visually appealing uh, manner like a manga or like an anime. Yeah, that might be, yeah, something like that might also be like a compromise that came across, that came to depending on the times and the demographic change in the audience. Like, I'm not a scholar that studied this particular subject, so I might be wrong though. I'm just saying whatever that comes to mind. I hope that makes sense. And the fuck is this? What did I draw here? Oh, no, 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 I understand now. Okay, and then this part, I think I can combine these and erase this. Ah, wrong. God damn it. If someone borrows a novel from your local library and give it another chance, yeah. You, yeah, you do that. I, hmm. I mean, depending on what types of stories you enjoy, you might be able to get some recommendations from the librarian, or maybe you can look stuff up on the internet before you decide which novel to get. Like, there are a large variety of novels out there in different genres. So it might look overwhelming, but if you know what to look for, I'm sure you can find something that you would enjoy. Like, if you like fantasy, like a lot of classics, like Lord of the Rings. Though I've never read Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter is nice, and Percy Jackson. Yeah, I really enjoy Percy Jackson. However, if you don't enjoy fantasy like that, I actually don't remember. I can't think of a non-fantasy novel off the top of my head. Oh yeah, maybe something like Sherlock Holmes or something like that. If you enjoy detective stories. But yeah, whatever you enjoy, I'm sure there's a novel out there. Or maybe if I'm not sure how much anime or manga you watched or read, but reading the original uh light novel, if it is based off a light novel, like reading the light novel of a anime or manga you enjoyed, might prove to be quite enjoyable as well. Like you're already uh invested in the story, and reading it in its original form might give you a different perspective. Like there are always things that are lost in translation when it comes to different media. Like for instance, in anime, stuff like some details might be cut off from details from the original novel might not appear in the anime, and fans of the original work might feel that it is unfortunate, and yeah, so I think that reading the original work of an adaptation that you enjoyed is also nice. So yeah, give it a go if you like. And I think these are fine. Okay, the last few things I would like to take care of is the drumstick and this part. Good idea. Happy to help. And drumstick. I'll draw it as a slightly as a slight perspective to increase the depth of the artwork. Hopefully. Hmm. Not doing as well as I hoped it would. I guess this is fine. I actually would like to elongate this part. I guess this is fine. And I'll erase the unneeded parts. Don't need this, don't need this. Don't need this part. for this part. And okay. I think that is the line art done. It looks okay. Like, there are a few things that I think I would like to fix, but all in all, I think it looks okay for now. And I think I am going to end today's stream here. I might finish this particular art piece off stream. And when I'm finished with it, I will post it on Twitter along with the rest of the artworks in this series that I'm doing. So, yeah, hope you'll enjoy them. And for now, I am going to end today's stream here. And again, thank you, Xena. While talking is not easy. True. In any case, I am going to end today's stream here. Thank you as always for coming, Xena, and chatting in my chat. And for talking in my chat. And I really appreciate it. So, yeah, interaction is quite important for streams. Yeah, bye. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Arigatou, thanks gozaimasu, and